strike a heartbeat each bell time. We rise at the call of the Ethereal Warforge, forged in the void of fate we forge. Stand by the hammer, take up the blade. In the Warforge light, the brave are made. Across Termor's cliffs and the void sea's breath, heroes assemble to challenge death. Not by steel alone, but by will refined. The Warforged tempers both mind and mind. Hear the vow when the hammers ring. We do not yield, echoed in the anvil song across the battlefield. No force can cleave the covenant we wear. The Warforged blessing is the armor we share. We rise at the call of the Ethereal Warforge, forged in the void of fate we forge. Stand by the hammer, take up the blade. In the Warforge light, the brave are made. From shadow and spark, from ash and core, the Ethereal Warforge beats evermore. Carry the anvil, carry the flame, carry the honor, carry the name. The Warforged sleeps until the call again. In Yew's dark woods, truth and justice dwell. Beneath the shadowed ancient trees, the abbey prays on bended knees. Rangers guard with bow and blade. In Yew's deep heart, the law is made. The prison walls are cold and red stalk in the midnight air. Orcs strike fast with a savage glare, but rangers' arrows pierce the night. Guided by truth, they bring the fight. Abbey bells ring, voices rise through the Yellowwood. Wisdom flies. Prison chains may bind the damned, but you strong heart shall always stand. The forest speaks, the spirits call. Defend the Yellowwood, one and all. Yellowwood, strong roots and stone, a city of justice, a land of our own. Through ages of darkness, we'll see it through. Forever resounds the oath of you. Stone and banner, market smoke, traders chant the coin. Lanterns burn like distant suns above the city's join. Knives that gleam with honest craft, shields hung from butcher's beam. Trinsic stands a heart of trade, ample-born and tempered seam. From tower watch and sentry glass, the call of wardens rings. Not for throne nor empty boast, but for the steadier things. Ironlight, raise the blade, let the ramparts know our name. Ironlight, streets of stone, we hold a steady flame. From dock to keep, from gate to spire, the city stands as one. Under Trinsic skies we forge, until the setting sun. once the hinges groan, the bellman knows the score. We answer not for conqueror's crown, but for the hearth at each door. Pledge not gold, we pledge our hands, the labor and the law. A smith's son learns to raise the bell and temper iron's draw. Children run on cobbled maps, their laughter charts the day. And veterans at market posts still keep the wolves at bay. The wardens line the eastern lane, their banners braided tight. They do not seek to glory's pit, but simply guard their rights. Ironlight, hold the gate, let the clarions cry. Ironlight, honor bound beneath the iron sky. We stand for those who cannot stand, our promise not undone. Trinsic's forge, Trinsic's flame beneath the single sun. After the fight, the ale is poured, the wounded share a tale. A mother stitches hem for son whose pockets learn to fail. Not every story's sung in war, some sung in morning bread. The city keeps the honest names and heals the nights of dread. Ironlight, rise again, sound the brazen cry. The streets are paved in creed, a city like scholars need. They speak of sigils, molten stars, of oaths and midnight ink, but whispers churn through ivy walls. Not all is what you think. Moonglow, flame of the moon, our runes against the gale. Moonglow, in crystal halls, the old magic's never pale. Stand firm, wield the light in the storm of ancient art. Under moon and mortar we break and then restart. A scholar's torch goes spotted dim, a cauldron boils in grief. A mirror cracks in Tower 1, a phantom finds relief. The council draws their cloaks of ash, the sigils twist and flare. A shadowed hand rewrites the rune, corruption rides the air. Bolt and brimstone, arc and cry, the streets become the forge. Spellfire rips the midnight veil, the heavens lick and gorge. From library to market square, runes flare like bleeding stars. The city calls for steady hearts to bind their broken scars. Courtyard ring with staves and sharpened steel. Old books clutch like battle flags, the arcane is our zeal. A guardian of living stone strides forth, rune forged and scarred. He bears the broken moonstone shard, the city's heart unbarred. Not for crown or simple gold do we the wards we weave, but for the scholar's midnight song and every dream we grieve. Moonglow, flame of the moon, our runes against the gale. Moonglow, crystal hearts that hammer and prevail. Hold fast, bind the wound, let the old light claim the dark. By sigil and by hammer we kindle every spark. Bind the shard, seal the seam, call the moon to burn its beam. The crowd replies a chorus for knowledge, fire, and the dream. And ruin stacks, we read the lines that mend the starry seam. By lanterns hush, a final verse, a healing, halting theme. Flame of the moon restored beyond the fray. The towers sing at dawn, the dark has slipped away. We raise the runes, we mend the stone, the sacred embers sown. The city breathes, the maglight hums, Moonglow stands alone. Beneath the shadowed ancient trees, the abbey prays on bended knees. Rangers guard with bow and blade. In Yu's deep heart the law is made. The prison walls are cold and stark. Echoes ring where souls grow dark. Yet through the silence torches gleam. Justice forged in duty's dream. With a savage glare, but Rangers' arrows pierce the night. Guided by truth, they bring the fight. Heavy bells ring, voices rise. Through the Yewpos, wisdom flies. Prison chains may bind the damned, but you strong heart shall speaks, the spirits call, defend the Yewpos, one and all. Yewpos, strong roots and stone, a city of justice, a land of our own. Through ages of darkness, we'll see it through. Forever resign. gleams. Magincia rises, spires like blades leap a madman's dreams. Ivory towers hold the law, and theaters wear the masks. A city dressed in velvet nights where every alley asks. Arcane banners hiss and windled packs hum under stone. A laughing court of robe and rune, you'll never walk alone. Magincia, Citadel of glass and flame. We drink the light, we stoke the pie, we play the sorcerer's game. Magincia, masks fall but legends stay. Sing the spell, strike the bell and never count the day. Arcane Bazaar breathes rumor thick beneath the moons. The Hall of Mast will tell your fortune, then bill you by the hour. The Sable Academy drills the mind and tempers raw power. Masters carve their laws in glass, apprentices learn to lie. When the gala lights are lit tonight, the city wears your sign. Magincia, Citadel of glass and flame. We toast the curse, we bind the oath, we crown the clever name. Magincia, written rune, tattooed in rain. Raise your cup, call the bluff, let the magic stay. They'll sell you spells by daylight and pawn your past by dusk. But oh, the light that breaks the glass, it tastes like molten trust. Got an extra wand? No, we accept installments. Let the old alarms complain. Let the apprentices run with flame, and the old men take the blame. Magincia, Citadel of glass and flame. From the mirrored steps to the gilded gates, we feed the city's name. Magincia, hear the chorus, call the brave. We carve the night, fight for light, and dance upon the grave. Glass holds memory. Flame keeps score. Welcome to Magincia's door. blades unsharpened, heart still pure. Oh, close spirit shall endure. Shops of learning, halls of trade, guilds of warriors unafraid. From humble steps, the path is wide. The call of fate, the ocean tide. The journey starts, the quest begins. Oh, close fire burns within. Ocllo, where legends are born. Through trials and battles, through tempests and storms. From island shores to kingdoms grand, heroes rise from Ocllo's land. Through dungeon depths, through fields of green, every dreamer carves their scene. From a spark, the flame will grow. Ocllo lights the path we know. Raise your banners, raise them high. Ocllo's song shall never die. From the island's heart, the courage flows. Through every hero, the story grows. Ocllo, the dawn of the brave. From humble beginnings, the world we shall save. Through seas uncharted, by fate's own hand, we rise as one from Ocllo's land. Ocllo, where every story begins. covetous depths where shadows crawl. I hear the dungeon's sinister call. The Vesper's lights fade in the distance behind. A warrior's heart with the journey aligned. The stones guide on through the treacherous mire. A forge of strength in the swamp's desire.
The Orc Force Gate, where the war drums pound, a hero's steel meets the battleground.
Rain death from the ramparts high. Panemon charges through the arrows' bite. Bombers hurl flames, their blasts shake the stone. A warrior's wrath carves a path alone. The fort roars wild with their savage cries, a storm of chaos beneath the skies. Rampart of Orcish to shatter their reign, forge my fury through the blood and pain. With harps battle wail and loose thunderous call, I crush the horde where the warlords fall. Lords swing clubs, their strength shakes the earth. Panemon counters where the war axe's birth. Weave spells, dark magic takes flight, but still meets sorcery in the dead of night. The fort's walls bleed with their fallen might. A warrior's fire burns through the night. Rampart of Orcish to shatter their reign. Forge my fury through the blood and pain. With harps battle wail and loose thunderous call, I crush the horde where the warlords fall. Smoke and ruin, the fort stands tall, a tale of triumph etched in its wall. Rampart of Orcish to shatter their reign. Forge my fury through the blood and pain. With harps battle wail and loose thunderous call, I crush the horde where the warlords fall. Rampart of Orcish doom, the battle is won. Panemon's legend shines like the sun. Through mountain paths, the city calls. A secret door. Only the mage of wisdom's hand may walk within this mystic land. Runes inscribed on granite walls, echoes of long forgotten halls. The winds of fate, they guard the way to winds eternal bright array. Through magic's fire, spirit's flame, the city whispers every name. Wind, the hidden divine, a fortress of secrets where stars align. Through runes and power, the gate is thinned, the timeless wisdom flows in wind. Their voices sing of cosmic truths and endless rings. No warrior's blade, no mortal steel, but magic's will the path reveals. Dark and rivers, knowledge
knowledge untold.
A thousand tomes.
The secrets unfold.
Through every spell.
The soul ascends.
The hidden city.
Never ends. In Sosaria's depths, where the stones hold the key, a legend awakens, setting spirits free. From Yu's dark woods to Vesper's tide, Panama quest, where the brave abide. Lizardmen lurk, ratmen scamper fast, dire wolves howl, but my resolve will last. The stones pulse with power in the night's cold grip, guide the fearless through the storm's wild trip. Stones of Sosaria ignite my soul's flame. In the heart of the battle, etch my name with lute's ancient call and harp's sacred string. We defy the darkness, let the valor gazers float high, their eyes pierce the veil. Brigands ambush, but my spirit won't fail. Through jungles thick and mountains steep, the stones whisper guards my every leap. The virtues awaken in the clash of steel, honor and courage, the wounds they heal. Stones of Sosaria ignite my soul's flame. In the heart of the battle, etch my name with lute's ancient call and harp's sacred string. We defy the darkness, let the valor Stones of Sosaria ignite my soul's flame in the heart of the battle. Etch my name with lute's ancient call and harp's sacred strain. We defy the darkness, let the valor reign. In the silence of ruins, where the stones lie still, a hero's journey bent to the will.
Stones of Sosaria, eternal and grand, guide us forever across the land.
Shroud of night, Bucs den awakes, where law is a ghost and mercy breaks. Outlaws and killers, blades dripping red, a den of the damned where angels fear to tread. Sailors betrayed, their coins stripped away. Pirates hold court in the shadows of day. Rum flows like rivers, daggers in hands. A kingdom of chaos, no crown, no lands. Hear the waves howl, hear the black sails tear. Death is the only law written here. Thieves of the daggered moon, forever we reign. Masters of shadows, blood in our veins. No crown to bind us, no king to control. Eternal buccaneers of the blackened soul. Gold bought with steel, betrayal with smiles. Murder, the language of treacherous isles. Laughter of cutthroats, whispers of dread. The living here envy the peace of the dead. The sea takes all, the sea gives none. By dagger, by fire, by shadow undone. Raise the black flag, let kingdoms fall. Buxton devours, it conquers us all. never fades from the cliffs of Terror. Echoes resound. Royal City, sacred ground. Raise your horns to the sky. Gargoyles soar, they never die. Stone and fire, blood and steel. The Royal City's strength is real. Obsidian wings, the statues scream. Ancient runes ignite the dream. From the abyss to the shining spire. Royal City, heart of fire. Priests of wisdom guard the gate. Warriors of stone decide your fate. Voids bone tremble when they see the might of gargoyle mastery. Raise your horns to the sky. Gargoyles soar, they never die. Stone and fire, blood and steel. The Royal City strength is real. With wings of stone they claim the throne. The Royal City forever their home. From Terror's heart a battle cry rings. Glory eternal where the gargoyle sings. Behold, the crown of Britania. From the throne of Lord British, the banners rise. Steel-clad defenders with fire in their eyes. The market roars, the river flows strong in Britain's by the harbor's flame. Every soul here knows Zento's name. The geisha song, the gambler's dice. The swords are sharp, the Sagas nice. Through cherry blossom shadows creep. Zento never dares to sleep. Honor calls through fire and steel. The spirit of Takuno is real. Zento, Zento, city of light, where the day is for trade and the night is for fight. Raise your cups high, let the festivals glow in the heart of Takuno. Zento, Zento. Ninja stalk from roof to ground. Silent steps without a sound. Samurai clash in the tournament ring. Warriors rise and the title drums sing. Katanas drawn, the crowd ignites in Zento streets. No quiet night. Through smoke and flame, the banners wave. This is the city of the brave. Sake spills, dice are thrown. Zento stands, its legend grows. Of the brave, from the rising sun to the ocean's wave. Through shadows and lanterns, the legends still grow. Raise your voice high for Zento, Zento. Forever burning bright. Through the crypts, through the shadows, into deceit. Steel on bone, the knights arise, their hollow eyes aglow. Skeleton hands with rusted blades, striking death below. The poison seeps, green clouds choke from elementals vile. A dungeon built of endless death, each step a bloody trial. The walls are cold, the halls deceive. No light escapes, no soul can leave. Deceit, the tomb of endless pain.
their curses split the air. Dark magics burn their eyes aflame with secrets none should bear. Through winding halls the PK stalks, blade dripping red with greed. But courage binds the fearless few. We fight, we bleed, we lead.
Rise from the cryptid of decay. Your throne awaits in shadows gray.
The Lich Lord stands his crown of bone. Upon his throne he claims his own. Lightning cracks, his fury roars as blood and steel collide in wars. Descending the dungeon's heart of night, the Lich Lord reigns in eternal blight. Through bone and poison, through curse and sword, we conquer death, we slay the Lord. In Britania's heart, where the stones whisper low, a hero rises to face the unknown. From Trinsic's walls to Moonglow's light, Panamon rides through the endless night. Trolls crash like thunder, orcs roar in the fray. Longsword sings death in the valor's display. The stones call out with ancient might, guide the brave through the darkest fight. Stones of Britania forge my soul's fire in the storm of battle. Lift me higher with lute's melody and harp's grace. We conquer the shadows in this sacred and smash rocks, dire wolves howl wild. Panamon's quest, like a lost child's smile. Wish flicker tricks, gazers gaze deep, but the stones whisper my secrets they keep. The virtues ignite in the heat of the war, honor and courage forevermore. Stones of Britania forge my soul's fire in the storm of battle. Lift me higher with lute's melody and harp's grace. We conquer the shadows in this sacred place.
quiet glade where the stones stand tall, a whisper of peace through the chaos call. Stones of Britania, eternal and true, guide us forever in all that we do. In the northern woods, where stones guard the fight, a warrior's cry splits the endless night. Through the pines, where the battle rages free, Panamon strikes with a war axe decree. Ogres clash, their clubs shatter stone apart. Blood stains the earth, the warrior's heart. The stones hum low with ancient lore, echoes of war on a blood-soaked floor. Whispers of the battle stones rise in the fray. Forge my steel in the northern array. With hearts mourned for wail and lute fierce cry, we claim the woods 'neath the darkened sky. Trolls lumber forth, their roars shake the ground. Panamon leaps where the shadows are found. Arrows fly, a storm of death in the air. The stones bear witness to the despair. The forest weeps with every strike, a saga carved in stone alike. Whispers of the battle stones rise in the fray. Forge my steel in the northern array. With hearts mourned for wail and lute's fierce cry, we claim the woods 'neath the darkened sky. In the silence, the stones recount the tale of warriors lost and victories frail. Whispers of the battle stones forever they sing of Panamon's glory. On northern winds they ring. sang with light and traders bartered fair. Villagers at dawn would pray and children learned to dare. But under gilded towers gleam a whisper grew and grew, a seed of hunger, one of might that turned the brave askew. A choice like LinkedIn coin appears, take gold to guard the door, and those who grasp for shadows gains found darker paths threshold, choose the light or fall tonight. Raise up your banner for what is true and right.
Good holds the lantern, evil claws the crown, but every soul is tested when the dust comes down.
In cloisters and in market stalls, the venom took its toll. Corrupted mages chanting spells that steal the honest soul. A hero's hand turned greedy, a scholar sold the key, and virtue's gilded edges frayed where once was charity. But not all hearts surrendered when the shadows spread their wings. A quiet few remembered, oh, the old virtue is there. Came war cry bands, from moongates came the brave. They cast aside the gilded lure and pledged to guard the naive. A paladin with tempered shield, a mage with steady hand. They marched where covetous kings would fall and freed the captive land. When steel met spell and mercy met the spiteful bitter art, the city watched as conscience fought the will of hardened heart. Threshold, choose the light or fall tonight. Raise up your banner for what is true and right.
Good holds the lantern, evil claws the crown, but every soul is tested when the dust comes down.
A friend once lost to shadow stands before the final gate. Repentant eyes find lantern light, it's not too late. We bind the fractured rune, we burn the knotted lies. The ones who chose the better way will lift us to the skies. Not every wound is healed with steel, some ends are made with grace. A hand offered in humble truth can warm the coldest place. Stand on the threshold, choose the light, rise from the night. Raise up your banner, hold your neighbor tight.
Good keeps the lantern, evil fades and drowns. Together we stand steadfast when the dawn comes down. Stand on the threshold, let your courage be the flame. Hold to the oath that binds us, speak another's name. In every heart a battlefield, in every hand a crown. Choose for the many, not the few. Let the dusk back down.
where the waves crash red. Pennyman stands where the brave are led. Pirates raid with their cutlass gleam, but Cove resolve is a waking dream. The stones sing low with the crimson tide. A fortress built where the lost abide. Cove's crimson guard the flame. Rise through the chaos, stake your claim. With harps defiant strum and lute's bold call, we shield the small against the tyrant's fall. Fishermen fight with nets of steel. Panemon wheels what the stones reveal. Bandits flee from the crimson glow. Cove spirit grows where the wild winds blow. The sea roars loud, but the stones stand firm. A legacy forged in the battle's term. Cove's crimson guard the flame. Rise through the chaos, stake your claim. With hearts defiant strum and lute's bold call, we shield the small against the tyrant's fall. In the quiet dawn, the stones hold tight. A tale of valor in the fading night. Cove's crimson blue, forever it stands. Panemon's courage in the sea's wild hands. Come see.
In stone we wake, on cliff we wait, wings folded like vows.
High on the cliff, a city carves the sky. Stone feathers cold and bold. Gargoyle spires keep watch like old oath bearers casting molten mold. Lanterns gutter streets of bone. The market rings with trade of night. Eyes of marble track the moon. Winged figures poised to strike.
Banner stitched with midnight spread, the queen ascends her stair. A crown of chiseled thunderhead,
She breathes the salted air. Gargoyle queen, raise the stone, spread the wings of fate. From the citadel of glass and grit, we test the wheel of hate. Gargoyle queen, call the brave, call the stone to sing. By claw and wing we stride the cliff, and night becomes our king. still sells old stories off stamped catalog and crust. But in the hall where echoes forge the verdicts of the stone, one voice rings clear, a silver cry, the queen will claim the throne.
Stone remembers those who fly, she whispers from the ledge. Not all who bear the wound of wind will ever owe a pledge. Steel and claw, the contenders fall, a dance of grit and grind. Rivals break on marble teeth while thunder marks the time.
Apply at the Bureau of Wings. Paperwork can take a lifetime. Gargoyle Queen, raise the stone, spread the wings of fate. From the Citadel and Stony Gate, we judge the heart of hate. Gargoyle Queen, hear the oath, hear the city sing. With talon, breath, and battered chest, we claim the midnight wing.
She lifts a hand, the stones exhale, carved faces come alive. 1,000 wings unfold as one, the Citadel will thrive. No tyrant reigns where wind can test the metal of the brave. She wears the dusk, she wears the dawn, monument and wave.
Gargoyle Queen, by stone and sky, your name we cast in flame. Gargoyle Queen, in echo and in ash, remember our true name. Lift your wings, sound the bell, the cliff become a ring. We fly through night, we rule the wind beneath the Gargoyle King.
Stone keeps White's memory always. Fly, then rest and fly again.
Tankards clash neath the tavern's leer. Blacksmiths bang their hammers, sing loud. A rowdy night for the battle proud. The fire roars, the crowd goes wild. Yellow spirit like a reckless child. Yellow's raging, raise the metal cry. Dance with the flames neath the drunken sky. With lute's wild riff and harp's bold beat, we soar high. Warriors wrestle neath the starry sky. Hell spills red like blood in the fray. A joyous chaos to end the day. The tables shake, the laughter rings. Helom's revelry grows wings. Helom's raging sings, raise the metal cry. Dance with the flames neath the drunken sky. With lute's wild riff and harp's bold beat, we feast and fight in Helom's streets. In the torchlight glow, the stones hold the tale of warriors feasting where legends prevail. Helom's raging feast, the night never ends. Panemon's glory with warrior
One night in Britain, with coin and with song, the horn was calling loud.
We rolled into the unicorn's horn, elbows proud and pockets light, tankards high and jokes more dry than the moonlit city night. Bards were crooning old sea songs, a gambler lost his crown. We laughed and bought the next round twice, the tavern shook the town. A hooded fellow slurred at us, called our rowdy lot disgrace. Anti-PK! He called with venom, so we danced a friendlier face. An old storm, elbows, ale, a chair or two. We tossed the anti-PKs like laundry, then tipped the minstrel shoe. Guards arrived in polished boots, their helmets catching flame. Ow! They barked no more tonight, but we answered all the same. We spilled into the cobbled lane with bruises as our medals. Sidestep lamppost sermons held our tankards to the nettles. By sweet dreams in the moonbed low, we had to find relief. A cheeky puddle, a hurried prayer, a piss to steal the grief. Sorry, sweet dreams, your shutters saw more than they should know. We marched to blue-born hollow feet and wounds that tasted fire, singing louder for the wounded pride and louder still for desire. The boar took us with open arms, a table carved in scars. We traded tales for thicker ale and bets on morning stars. Den for stealing her last scone. We offered him our mitts and gloves, he kissed the boar and groaned. The barkeep winked the candle, swore the tavern knew our name. We left the blue with bellies full and dignity in shame. Raise the glass, one last for the road. Raise the glass, cuff our shoulders, inns may watch our sins, but the road forgives the drunk, and the tavern keeps our sins as kin.
City of Kings, City of Light.
Shadows and riches run, silken veils hide whispered schemes, a city built of shattered dreams. Merchants shout their jewels ablaze, noble halls in a gilded maze, but daggers hide in velvet hands, deceit flows deep through shifting sands. The palace gleams, the night conceals, where gold may buy and steel reveals. Nujel'm, the jewel of the sea, a city of wonder, a city of schemes. Through gilded halls and shadows grim, adventure burns in Mosinum. Courtyards filled with dancers bright, masks of joy conceal the night. A thief's quick hand, a sultan's rage, a hidden plot on every stage. Whispers of daggers, secrets untold, stories of power, betrayal and gold. The dice are cast, the fates aligned. Nujel'm devours the bold and blind. Nujel'm, where legends roam, a city of splendor, yet never a home. Through veils of gold, through lies that dim, we chase the fire of Nujel'm. Nujel'm, fortune or doom awaits. Raise the sails, we hunt the deep. depths where secrets hide. A sunken hull, a captain's goal. The sea devours, yet stories told. Krakens rise with tentacles vast. The crew holds fast, the die is cast. Water elementals crash the bow. To the sea's command we bend for now. Storm clouds roar, the thunder calls. Only legends survive when the tempest falls. Beneath the black waves where treasures gleam, we fight in the storm, we sail in the dream. Through blood and fire, through steel and foam, the sea is our grave or our home. Cannons roar across the tide, serpents coil where shadows hide. A chest of silver drowned in gloom, guarded deep in a coral tomb. Crewmen sing as blades ignite, a sailor's death, a sailor's fight. From Sosaria's coast to the ocean wide, we'll claim the sea or be denied. The mast will break, the sails will tear, but treasure calls us, we don't care. Through lightning strikes, through the devil's maw, we'll face the void, defy its law. Row, row, to the depths below. Fight, fight, let the ocean know. Beneath the black waves where krakens reign, we battle the storm through fury and pain. With treasure in hand, our legend will roam. The sea is our grave and our home. Beneath the black waves. Buccaneer's Den, the outlaw shore. Born from mist upon the waves, a haven for the lost. A den of thieves, a cursed bay where honor pays the cost. Rust and steel upon the dock, no gods to claim the land. Hear the cutthroats laugh and drink with blood upon their hands. Buccaneers den, a black and pearl upon the mist. The outlaw's resting place where only shadow can resist. Through mist and flame, through steel and bone, we rise again. In Buccaneers den, the cursed heart of the seas of men. blacksmith strikes the steel that shines upon the bloody fight. Buccaneers stand a black and jewel upon the wave, a land where rebels rise and thieves become the brave. Through mist and flame, through steel and bone, we rise again. In Buccaneers den, the cursed heart of the seas of men.
Here in the mist, only the ruthless survive.
In the forest deep where the stones stand tall, a war begins answering the call. Through the mist where the battle stones rise, Panemon fights with fire in his eyes. Orcs charge while their axes split the air, a symphony of steel, a warrior's prayer. The stones awaken, their voices roar, a testament to the battles of yore. Echoes of the stone warriors thunder through the fight. Forge my path with iron might, with lute's battle hymn and harp's dark strain. We hold the line through the blood and rain. Worms coil tight, their venom stains the stone. Panemon stands where the brave have flown. Arrows pierce the night, a deadly dance. The stones endure in their timeless trance. The forest trembles with every blow, a legacy in the stones that grow. Echoes of the stone warriors thunder through the fight. Forge my path with iron might, with lute's battle hymn and harp's dark strain. We hold the line through the blood and rain. In the aftermath, the stones stand proud, whispering tales to the battle cloud. Echoes of the stone warriors eternal they remain. Panemon saga carved in stone's domain. breath that tastes of iron and sin. We hear the whisper, see the shimmer, feel the void begin. Into the ethereal void we ride. Blades and runes ignite the night. Hold the line, hold the light. We will not hide. Face them all, stand and fight. Covetous pool calls out in waves. A tower siege where silent shadow craves. Waves of void-born surge and twist the air. We stand our ground, this is the dare. Orbs and essences glint like cursed suns. Cores of shadow taking battles won. Pick up the prize, it burns your hand. Powers of blade in a shifting land. We crush their numbers, we break their plan. Iron and oath hold the final stand. Dissonant chord, the choir screams. The void recoils, we dance its bands. Into the ethereal void we ride. Blades of thunder cut the night. Stand together, never bow, never slide. Keep the flame, keep the fight. Keep the From Moongate shore to cavern deep, the story keeps, the watch we keep. We sealed the seam, we held the cord, carved our names against the void. Echoes of Ethereal. Slow fade
A stone beast awakes. An elemental crush, my spirit it breaks. Then comes the sting, a scorpion bite. Venom burns black, I'm robbed of the fight. I am a ghost in the dungeon shame, watching my corpse, my pride aflame. Looting my pack, now lost to time. Helpless I wander, trapped in rhyme. No healer near, no shrine in sight. I drift through the halls, cursed in white. My body lies still, filled with gold. And three green horns laugh, so brash and bold. They strip my corpse piece by piece. Nice katana bro, the laughter released. I scream in rage, but they can't hear a ghost lament, a curse sincere. I am a ghost in the dungeon shame, marked by the weak, consumed by flame. My loot is gone, my honor slain. Forever I haunt this cursed domain. A spirit condemned, no justice claimed. Forever the ghost of the dungeon shade. ash falls thick on molten stone, the Isle of Fire calls. A dungeon carved in shadows deep beneath volcanic walls. Aetherloth yawns with sulfur breath, its halls are cursed and vast, where demons rule the midnight air and Balron's reign at last. The flames ignite, the gates unseal, the island trembles, the void grows real. Fire Isle, where the shadows burn, where the brave may go, but few return. Through high-flawed steps, where the cursed ones smile, we bleed for glory upon Fire Isle. The barons laugh in molten halls, their chains of flame are living walls. The demons feast on mortal cries, their wings eclipse the burning skies. The flames consume, the stone betrays, the void devours the light of days. Yet through the fire a path is shown, the heroes rise, the Isle is cartwheels creak and grind.
Menok wakes its weary folk to mind what fate designed. Pick and hammer sparks leap bright like stars that never fall. Down the shaft where echoes live, where iron answers call. Children of the ore and coal, we sing to steady hands. Each vein a story folded up like maps of distant land. Menok, hear the hammer sing, the furnace breathes the night. And iron veins and living stone, we carve the world by light. Raise the bell, stoke the flame, let the anvils ring. In Menok's veins we find our names and let the hammers sing. Ropes groan and foremen shout, the tunnel breathes a gust. Sweat on brow, laugh in throat, we barter blood for dust. The blacksmith tempers morning's hate into a tempered blade. And pilgrims of the pick and door come home in iron made. Rumor says the deep hold kings beneath a mantle old and cold. But we chase the seam, we break the seam, we trade our sweat for gold. Some sing of courts and crowns, the voice says by the hearth. But give me a lantern, give me a shaft, I'll trade you all your mirth. Menok dating tip, if he brings ore instead of flowers, he's a keeper. When the cave breeze rage and the tremors come to play, we stand on coal and iron grit, and grit will have its say. Let the cave trolls and the greedy claim will answer with a roar. For every shard of fallen rock, there's iron at the core. Menok, hear the hammer sing, the furnace breathes the night. Menok, iron veins and living stone, we carve the world by light. Raise the bell, stoke the flame, let the anvils ring. In Menok's veins we make our stand and let the hammer sing. Depths, where the dragons reign. Panama charges through the fiery vein. Spit flames on the cavern floor. Wyverns strike with poison's core. Greater dragons roar, their scales ignite. I swing my axe in the endless fight. The air burns hot with sulfur sting. A warrior's dance on death's own way. Drink blood, rampage, tear the scales apart. Slay the worms in Dester's heart. With harps, war cry, and loot spheres roar. I conquer the dragons forevermore. Shadow dragons loom in the southern gloom. Evil mages cast their wicked doom. Water elementals rise by the lake's edge. My blade cuts deep, a relentless pledge. The cavern shakes with every blow. A legend born where the dark flames grow. Drink blood, rampage, tear the scales apart. Slay the worms in Dester's heart. With harps, war cry, and loot spheres roar. I conquer the dragons forevermore. Through serpents' coils to level 2, I face the elder worm's deadly brew. Drink blood, rampage, tear the scales apart. Slay the worms in Dester's heart. With harps, war cry, and loot spheres roar. I conquer the dragons forevermore. Through serpents' coils to level 2, I face the elder worm's deadly brew.
breeze, a slow refresh. Trinsic stands with banners full, stitched by hands that know the name. Merchants call like island bells, silk and silver, spice and seed. Children trail the market carts, chasing dreams with eager feet. Nights mow the morning mist with drills of steady craft. The Tempest steel with patient song, they're on a braided fast. Trinsic, raise the gates, let every trumpet cry. Trinsic, hearth and arbor under open sky. We stand for those who cannot stand alone. Intrinsic hearts, the city is our home. When dust brings restless waves and trouble on the breeze, a watchman calls the rally cry and steady hands of peace. A thief in alley shadows learns the price of petty spite. When neighbors lace their lanterns and the wardens hold the night. One autumn fair, a storm of strangers struck at pieces seem. They sought to tip the market carts and barter fear for gleam. From Rosewalk to the old stone quay, the townsfolk placed their trust, and by the bell of Trinsic rose a line no blade could bust. Trinsic, hold the line, keep the lantern bright. Trinsic, from the quay to the watchtower light. Not for crown or silver, but for neighbor and for home. In Trinsic's name, we stand together, we roam. After the sweet and after the shout, a child finds a lost coin, an elder smooths her apron hem, repairs the banners join. Small hands mend the biggest things, small lights become a blaze. In tavern corners, whispered vows become tomorrow's praise. Trinsic, raise the gates, let every trumpet